EisenVault folder. All right, so I'll be opening the DMS and walk you through the features. So this is the demo login of the software, in which I have prepared some of the slides, and from the beginning, from initially we'll start with the Office Outlook integration, and this is my Outlook. So as you can see on the right, we have Save to DMS option. Just give me a second over here. Yeah. So you can see the Save to DMS option over here, and this plugin. I mean, just need to, once you install this feature in your computer, in the local machine, you'll see this plugin attached in the Outlook toolbar, and you click on it, you'll be logged into your EisenVault your login information. I'll just log out, and it will give you this kind of, it will populate this message window, and you need a username and password, so you don't need to create any new user. It's just your username and password which you use for your software for the EisenVault DMS. Just mention the URL and your information and click on the login button. So it will take to you the repository, the site, the departments you are part of. So right now I've selected this particular email. So any email which you want to upload, so with the attachment you see over here, just click on the icon once the email is selected and browse it to the folder, the location, the desired location. So I'm logged in as the admin, and these are the departments which I have. So this is document library of demo department, the same demo department I have opened, logged in the browser. So this is the Outlook emails. I'll save it to this folder. Also, you can create new folder in this. So if I create a new folder in this, I can rename it. I can give it a name like 24th August. And I'll just click Save to selected folder. So it will upload the body message and the attachment along with it. So just click Save, and I'm going back to the folder location in the DMS, Outlook emails. So you can see the folder which I created, it was 24th August. And within that, a folder has been created by the name of the subject line, PPT. It's the same subject over here. And you can just simply click on the message window, and it will give the body message as well, and along with so this is the preview of that body with the subject, sent by whom, to, recipient, and the body message. So if you scroll down to the window, the properties, you can see the file name, the description, and it will also give you the email information with the subject line and when it was sent and from whom. If you go back to the folder, you can see the same PowerPoint file which was sent to me as an attachment. And this is a preview of that attachment file. So in this manner, you can upload as many attachments you want. Like, you don't need to download the attachments onto your local storage, and you don't need to simply upload them manually using drag drop or upload button. You can just simply install this Outlook plugin in the Outlook and click on the any desired email you want to upload, any important email you want to upload. So you can just simply use this Save to DMS plugin and select any desired location and save to the selected folder. So all the emails, all the attachments will be uploaded directly in the DMS without you logging in the DMS. So coming to the next feature, which says about the edit online feature. Edit Office suite, Microsoft Office files. So I have some of the MS Office samples. So these are the Word files, and let's go to the preview of these Word files. So previously, when you wanted to make some modifications in these files, so what you had to do is you need to edit it offline and then open this file in the Word and then simply make the modifications and then re-upload it using the upload new version. But now you don't have to download these files at all. Simply you have the application Microsoft Office in your PC, you just click Edit Online button and it will ask you to launch the Word file. So if it is Excel, it will ask you to open the Excel. If it is PowerPoint, it will ask you to open the PowerPoint application. So you simply click on the Open Word and it will ask you to enter your credentials. So right now I'm logged in as admin, so I'll enter my credential details. So this is the same file. You can see over here, the search documents, and I just want to enable editing for this, and I'll just give it a space and enter some headings for it. All right, so this is the new modifications I did to this file. I'll just simply save this document, and the modifications will be there in the GMS. So I go back, I'm going to refresh the preview so that you can see the changes. So here it is, EisenVault search, which was not present in previous version of the file. So as you go ahead and use this added online features and make the modifications and save the file, you can see the version has been changed to version 1.1. So this also helps us in controlling the version of the software. So you scroll on the page, you can see the version has been changed from version 1.0 to version 1.1. And if any point of time you feel that the modifications are not up to the mark, always you can go ahead and revert it to the older version, or you can also download the previous version and compare it with the current version. So you can get to know what are the changes, what are the modifications have been made within the two versions. So similarly, this will work with the Excel, PowerPoint, and with the other format of Microsoft Office. However, for this to working on your local PC, you need to have Microsoft Office 2010 version and above. Now, coming to the PDF files. So we have a PDF toolkit in which you can go ahead and make some of the changes to the current PDF or the new versions of the PDF which you have if you want any modifications. So whenever you preview a PDF file and you scroll down in document actions, so you'll see certain PDF actions over here, like append PDF, delete pages from the PDF, and so on. So let's just quickly know about these features. Append PDF. So right now you have this PDF EisenVault user manual, which is of 46 page. So if you want to add a new page, add a new PDF at the end of this file, so how you will do that? So simply, you don't need to download the file and go ahead and use some third-party applications to merge the PDFs and all. Just simply click on the Append PDF button, and it will ask you to select the PDF file, the another PDF page which you want to add in this file. So you browse through the locations where your other PDF is. So I have the other PDF in the PDF samples, and this is the PDF sample which I would like to add. So I'll just select it, click on the plus icon, it will be added, and click on OK. OK again. So the document was successfully merged. So right now it is 46. I'll refresh the preview. Scroll down to the last page, and here it is, the sample PDF page. So earlier the user guide used to end at 46. Now you can see the page number has got one added page, 47 number, and the sample PDF is added to the last page. So similarly, we do have another action which is delete pages from the PDF. So now what happened, I've added this page, but I don't find it appropriate. I want to delete it. So I'll use this feature, this action, delete pages from the PDF. So you can select as many pages you want. It's 47, so I can select page number 47, or I can simply select two pages, 46 and 47, or even I can go ahead and select number 1 and number 47. I'll just select these two pages and click on OK. The pages were deleted. Let's refresh the page. So you can see I'm at the bottom, at the end of this file, and the page has been deleted. There are only 45 pages now, and let's go to the page number 1. The welcome page has been deleted as well. So you can delete the pages from this PDFs as well. Let's talk about the third action. It's insert pages into the PDF. So append PDF, there's a slight difference between append and insert. By append, you can add a page at the end of the file. But insert pages, you can insert PDF, I mean number of pages as well, which is in the other PDFs. You can add it in at the middle, at the starting, or anywhere you want. Like let's just go through it. So this is a document library, again the PDF samples. I want to add the PDF sample again. So now I can choose at what page I want to insert this file. Let's say at page number 4. Okay, so the document was inserted in the page number 4. Let's refresh the page again and check the preview. Here it is, the sample page at page 4. So you can simply add any file. It doesn't matter how big the other file would be. If there are 10 pages in the other file you want to merge, you can use this option. Or you can go ahead and use the append PDF options. Let's go to the next, split PDF. So suppose you have scanned 100 pages in a file, like say 100 invoices in one go. But now you know that after every page there's a new invoice. But you want to split it. You want each invoice to have on its own, in its own PDF. Every invoice of every vendor or every individual should be in the different file. So you simply use the split PDF for a document, select the destination folder you want to split at. So I'll just say document library again in the PDF sample. Just select the PDF samples, and I can give it a frequency. Say this file is of 46 pages. So I can say I want to make the split frequency at, instead of one page, I can say every 4 pages there will be new files. I'll click OK, and there'll be various, number of files will be created, like 1 to 4, page number 1 to 4, then 5 to 8, 9 to 12. There'll be different files will be created by using this feature. Let's go and check. PDF sample. This was the EisenVault DMS user manual which you're using. Now you can see pages 25 to 28, 41 to 44, 29 to 32, 13 to 16, 5 to 8, 9 to 12. So the user manual has been split between, like, after every 4 pages. You can change the frequency you want. You can give it after every 1 page, after every 10 page, or after every 20 pages. So as the requirement is. Let's go back and talk about the other options. So this was about splitting at the interval frequency. How about we don't want to split into frequency? We don't want after like 2 pages, but you want to split it into like 2 halves, or maybe like is it a 46 file, but you want to split into 2 halves, or maybe in 2 files, like 1 to 10 page should be a single file, and 11 to 46, 11 to 45 should be another file. So I can give any specific number. So I can, again, the method is the same. Destination folder, select the destination. Okay, instead of the PDF sample, I'll just select document library and say OK. And I can give it like any page number you want, like, okay. So 15. Okay, it is from the page 15, it will make it 2. So 1 to 15 and 1 to 14 should be the first file, and the rest will be the second file. Let's go and check the document library. So here it is, 1 to 14, the first file, and 15 to 46, the other file. Yeah. All right. So this is how you split, you merge, you delete, and you insert pages. So how about what if you scan a document, but instead of scanning it in the correct manner, like the pages, you have scanned it upside down. So you don't need to scan the page again or scan the complete file again. So we do have an action to rotate the pages. So you can simply rotate the page and you can select the degree of rotation, like maybe it's in a landscape mode or maybe it's some other mode. So you can simply give it, like, I want to change 180 degrees. You can use odd even scheme, or you can select all pages, like if the complete file is not scanned properly or every page is in upside down manner. So this, instead of not that, or you can just select only any individual page or multiple pages. So if, say, page number 1 was not correct, I want to rotate it to 180 degrees. I'll just select the page number 1 and click OK. And this was the page 1 earlier. I'll just refresh the page and see the results. So here it is. So page 1 has been rotated to 180 degrees. So it's not just 180 degrees you want, you can use 90 degrees, 270 degrees, or the desired one. You can use from individual to multiple pages, or you can use the odd even scheme for this. Now let's talk about the encryption. So we do have an encryption PDF. You can make any file, and if there is confidential documents of yours, you don't want every individual to see within the organization. So how you go ahead? I mean, either you can use the permissions, or based on the permissions you can have encryption. So if I talk about encrypting this PDF file, it will give me the option to set the passwords. So I can set any password. In this case, I'll just say 12345. We do have encryption level over here. It's 128-bit, the highest level of encryption, and click OK. So I'll just refresh. Once the file is encrypted, so it will not, the preview will not be loaded in the DMS. So it could not load the PDF content because it's password protected now. Even if you view it in the browser and use the Chrome functionality to preview the file, it will ask you for the password to preview it. Until unless you enter the password, you will not be able to preview the file. So now I'm entering the password and I can see the file. Apart from it, even if you download the file now and you can say, okay, if the user says that, okay, I cannot view this file in the DMS, but how about if I download it and check it? So even if the user download it and then preview it, even then the password would be required to preview this file. Until unless the user enter the password, this file will not be previewed. Or you have to decrypt this file to preview it in the DMS. I means you need to remove. So we do have, if you have the encryption, so we give you the option to decrypt the password as well. So if you have the password, you want to remove the password, just simply use the feature decrypt PDF document. It will ask you for the password, enter the password, click OK, and refresh the page. So you will be able to preview, check the preview now without any password pop-up. Coming to the next action, that is extract pages from the PDF. So extract pages is quite, simple. It's very similar like splitting the PDF. So in a split, we create a PDF or divide it into two. But extract pages, you just want one page to be extracted and you want to send it as an email later. Or you want like multiple pages, like maybe page number 1, page number 10, and page number 15. That are the pages you want to share with externally to any member or any project details which you want to send it out to your client or so on. So simply use the extract pages from the PDF. Give the destination name. When to name it a file. Okay, client file. Select the folder where you want to extract it. I'll say demo and document library, PDF samples. Okay, PDF samples. And I just want page number 3 and page number 10 and page number 14. 3, 10, and 14. So new file will be created with the client file name and in PDF samples and with 3 selected pages, 3, 10, and 14. So once you get this message, let's go and check. PDF samples. Here it is, client file PDF. So you can see 1, page number 3, page number 10, and page number 14. These are the 3 pages we selected. Here they are. So now, this was about the extract pages from the PDF. So we'll be working on more PDF actions as of now. Currently, we have developed these features for the PDF, for the Office, editing of the Office, and the Outlook. So let's talk about the next newly developed feature, which is emailing from the DMS. So now I have this file. I want to share it externally with my client, which says email docs and records. So I just click on this button, email docs and records. So it will populate a window. It will ask you to fill in some of the information, like you send an email, you get when you compose an email, you get the information box to fill in, like the body, the attachments, to whom you want to send, any other, and the subject line. So it's very similar to that, same to that. I just fill in my email. I don't want an BCC and the subjects like hello. Please find the file attached. I don't want to convert it in PDF. It's already in the PDF. I'll just click send. Successfully sent via email. Let's just check the email. Okay, just received an email. Hello, sent, and this is the file, client file. You can see 3 pages. So DMS has now the capability to send the files as an email to any individual which is not a part of a DMS. But this is very much restricted. Every user will not have the authority, so it's based on the roles the user is assigned to. So a manager or a collaborator can send this, but not every other individual. Also, it's just not that any individual send the email and it will be recorded. The information will be captured, who sent the file, what file was sent, to whom it was sent, and what was the body and the subject. So once the email is sent, you can check the history by going to the data list location, and we do have an email archive list which completely captures the details. So if you go to the email archive list, so it's giving me the information. Okay, this was sent to kakarn@1058@gmail.com. The subject was hello. The date sent. Who sent it? Administrator. The attachment file, client file, and the body was this. So whatever the email have been sent through the DMS, that will be recorded, and anyone, the admin, the manager, can have the entire history when, where, to whom the document was sent. Talking about the next feature, this was about sending an email from the DMS. How about sending an email to the DMS? Like we have functionality. I mean, you can send an email from the Outlook using the Outlook plugin, and you can upload your files from. You can upload the body and the attachments using the Outlook plugin. However, if you don't have Outlook plugin, or if say you don't have, you want to use it for ID which has been generated, like engineering at your organization name or whatever the domain is. Like say, I have this document library, and within this I have inbound emails folder. and I have given it an email. I have attached, I have collaborated an email to it, contact@eisenvault.ml. So any email which is sent to this ID will be automatically uploaded in this folder. How we do that? So this is an email I'm going to compose from my personal ID. So I'll just say contact@eisenvault.com. I'll just say hi, and I'll attach one file. I just simply click send, go back to the inbound folder, refresh the page, and you can see this is the body message, and this is the file, the attachment which I sent. So this was the body of the message. So this inbound functionality can be used like if you want to upload directly from the scanner. As you know, many of the printers, the scanners today have a functionality of scanning the file and send it again to the any email ID as an attachment. So let me just show it again. There's a request. So this is an inbound emails I've created. I've given it an alias of contact@eisenvault.ml. So I just simply compose an email. I'll say contact@eisenvault.ml. Hello again. Please find the file. Click send and refresh. Well, to configure this, you need to apply an aspect. So we have the inbound emails over here, and if you go to the more, yeah, we can create that. So let me just show you how you can configure the inbound emails. So this was the approach how it functions, but how you can configure. So any folder you want. So at the back end, we need to configure the SMTPs and the settings for the inbound and outbound. So at the front end, the user, so once the back end is configured with all the server settings and all, so at front end, user has just at any folder in which they want the emails should they retrieve it. So just simply, this is the inbound email. So I simply click on more and say manage aspects. And over here, this is aliasable. This is not over here first. So once you apply this aspect aliasable and apply changes, so you can simply give any email, define any email to it. So say this is a Outlook email. I'll just show it to you. I'll just say manage aspects. So right now it does not have that aliasable. So I'll just add that aliasable email aspect to it. I'll apply the changes, and I'll go to the details. I'll edit the properties, and this aliasable email, when you apply this aspect, you get to define this in the folder properties. So I can just say maybe it's the finance, maybe it's admin, or maybe it's anything else, any other department, maybe engineering. So I'll just say finance. That's it, and save it. So at the back end, it's already defined at EisenVault.ml. So it will automatically create an email finance@eisenvault.ml. So now, right now, in Outlook email folder, we do not have any email. So let me just go ahead and email another file. So you can see, I just received the attachment and the email part over here. So this is the attachment, and this was the subject and the body. Thank you. So you can configure as many emails you want, and you can apply it as many folders. This was about the inbound functionality of the DMS. Let's talk about another functionality, another feature that is developed, that is EisenVault Sync app. So Sync app, once installed, it will run in the background in the taskbar over here. You get the icon. So you can just simply add a remote folder. Right now I already added 2 folders, but I like to show you how you do it. Add a remote folder. So it will ask you about the instance you're part of, like you have the username and all. You just simply, I'm just saying EisenVault.ml, and I'll log in as admin. You need to provide the credentials and your domain name, your software domain for the EisenVault DMS. And once you have filled in the information, just click continue. Select the departments and continue. And it will ask you for the name to be given to your local folder. I'm leaving it as a default. Also, you can choose the local path for this repository. I mean, right now it's giving it C users and my username and that whole thing. However, if you have B drive or E drive in your PC, you can go ahead and select the drives and make any new folder, and so that your C drive does not get filled, and you can go for any other partition. You can also use your external drives as well. So I'm leaving it as default. Okay, and I'll click add. I'll open the synchronization folder. So it's giving me the local folder in my computer. So give it some time to sync. It will sync, like you can see over here, it's syncing the default departments. That was SWSTP, and once synced, you can look for the other folders. So demo, which I'm part of, document library. The folders which you were able to see in the document library over here, the same folders, folder quota, inbound emails, MS Office, Outlook emails, and PDF samples. You can see the same folders over here, PDF samples, the same files, Outlook emails, of the same folders in the DMS are synchronized locally. So now if I want to add any file in the document library and I'm not in the DMS, I'm not logged in, I'm not connected to the internet. So what I'll do is I'll just simply say I want to upload this laptop invoice, and the document library. Okay, I'll just copy the file and paste it over here. So the sync will keep on running as soon as it gets the internet connectivity to keep on synchronizing your folders. So this also depends on the write. So if you don't have the uploading capability, I mean your authorization is limited just to preview the file, so you'll not be able to upload the files. Though you can copy the file in your local folder, but it will not get uploaded in the DMS if you don't have right to do so. Any modifications you make in the local structure of the local folder to any file you have over here, but if you don't have the added permissions in the DMS, the changes will not be synchronized. So right now I've uploaded and I'm logged in as administrator, so of course the file will be uploaded in the DMS. So you can see laptop invoice, which was not present earlier. I just uploaded it in the folder over here and it was synced to the DMS, which says modified just now by administrator. So you can use the EisenVault Sync for the offline, like in case you don't have the internet connectivity at your place and you're traveling, so you have all your DMS files at one place, but later you make the modifications to get connected to the internet, all the changes, everything, any changes made on the DMS in your absence will get synchronized to your folder and from your folder to the DMS. So to download this EisenVault Sync app or EisenVault Outlook plugin, you just go to the customer support portal, and over there you can find these articles where you can download the Sync app. So EisenVault Sync app is here. You just download and you can install it in your computer. Also, you go back and you can click on the EisenVault Outlook plugin. You can download the Outlook plugin and install it in your PC. These are the installation instructions you can follow, and these are the compatible options for the Windows and Outlook plugin. So Outlook plugin and Windows, there are some compatibility versions we need to follow, and you can go through the links and download and installation instructions and install and use these features and get the perfect output from this. So one feature which you just introduced and was not present in the webinar list was the folder quota option, which I would like to demonstrate. So we just added a folder quota option over here. So if it's not present in the DMS, you will be soon get it in the next update. So this add-on, this action by which you can add a quota limit to any specific folder you want. So you can restrict the users to upload. So you might have not got a good allocated space on the DMS. So if you have limited space on the DMS or on your servers, so you can restrict any department, any folders with space. So say this is a sample folder, I just give it, it will ask you how much quota you want to restrict it to. So if I just say 2 MB, not more than 2 MB. So once added, you can see this a small fill-up icon over here which says green, like a battery symbol. So it's green, it means there's much space, it's empty right now. It says more than 75%. So click on the folder quota. So now if I go ahead and say if I upload any file which is more than 2 MB, so I just pick up this file. This is more than 2 MB, this is PDF file, and I'll just upload it. So it should give me an error, and the file should not be uploaded in the DMS. It's failed to execute. So because the file is more than 2 MB, it's more than the defined limit. So however, if I upload, say, an image or any sample file, let me just check the file size over here. Okay, 550 KB. So it will be uploaded in the DMS. Here it is. And you can just check the battery, the icon, the display icon over here has been changed from green to orange, and it says it's filled 25 to 75% has been consumed. So you can use this action to restrict users to space, to save the space, and define limits, or like instead of users filling it with the unnecessary information, unnecessary documents, you can use this folder quota feature. So that was about the features, about the new latest updates which we introduced in this right now. So we are currently working on the more features. So just stay connected to us, and we'll be coming up with the next webinar, and we'll be displaying about the new role features over here. So if you have any questions, please do let us know, or you can also drop us an email at support@eisenvault.com. You can visit our YouTube channel for the support videos, or you can even write to us or call us. So feel free to contact to us, and thank you for your participation.
Thank you very much, Nitin.
Thank you, Eric.
Nitin, I have one question on the
Yes.
EisenVault Sync.
Yes.
That is a fantastic thing. Now, if a further version, a 2.0 or 1.1 version of a document, that means to say the 1.0 version of the document is amended somehow, or maybe some words are changed or something like that in the EisenVault DMS. With the syncing function, will the file in the Windows be automatically synced to 1.1 as well, or not?
Well, see, once the changes is made in the DMS, and as soon as there is a connectivity in your local storage and the internet, as you get the connectivity, okay. So it automatically the app keeps on syncing, it syncs in the background, and any changes at your end or at the DMS end will get reflected. It will get synced. So
very good.
If the file has been updated in the DMS, the updated version will be there in the folder as well.
Okay, so the more important thing is that the document in the document must be amended in the DMS for the sync to work, right?
No. It's nothing like that. Even if you make the changes, if the user has rights, I mean, if the user had added rights, if they can make the modifications in the DMS. So if they make the changes even in the local application, local desktop folder using the sync app, and as soon as the internet is there, the changes will be made, and the changes will be reflected in the DMS as well.
Oh, I see. So it's either way. Either the changes to the document are made at the Windows level, at the local PC level, or at the DMS level, both will be synced, right?
Right.
Okay, one important question then. Let's say that we would want a particular document, within the same department, for instance. Let's say there are 10 persons in the finance department. Once a finance document is amended, whether at the local level or at the DMS level, all 10 users within the finance department will have the document synced. That means to say, if you, Nitin, my colleague in the finance department, make changes to a document, a finance document from 1.0 to 1.1, automatically, when I log in next into my Windows, automatically the document in my Windows will be also amended to 1.1 version. Is this possible?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, see, if we both have, I mean, it doesn't matter if you have the right or not. If I have the right, I mean, if I edit it, so, and you are also using the Sync application, so it will be reflected at your level as well, if you have the right to review the document.
Ah, okay. At the department level, then we say, I don't want, example, the legal department to see. I don't want the HR department to see. I just want the finance department, the 10 persons in finance department to see.
So, see, if you don't have the rights to say, if I just have the access at the finance department in the DMS. So, if I'm using the Sync app, so if I don't have the access to the legal, that folder will not be displayed in my local Sync folder.
Very good, very good. Because there could be two levels, in the sense that one is a company-wide example, a new HR policy or a new annual leave policy or something like that. Yeah, where once HR, human resource department updates or amends any document, they want all the 200 people in the company to know, and to have their own, documents updated at their PC level. And there could be a department level where, like I said, on the finance department, only the 10 people in the finance department will have their documents uploaded and synced. And we don't want any wrong syncing such that, the finance document goes to legal, goes to HR, goes to, engineering department or something like that, see?
Right. No, it doesn't work that way. So any change made by anyone, if they have the right to do so, it will be reflected at all levels.
Okay, so the right to do so will be at different department levels, right? Let's say it can be the whole company-wide, it can be just finance department only, right?
It can be anyway, like, I mean, you only get the document, the folder,